It is now or never. It is win or go home. It is time for the Chicago Cubs to put up or shut up. It's either now or never. Woo, it's been a long season. We've had a lot of ups and downs, but the Chicago Cubs versus the San Diego Padres is starting now. That's right. I'm your host, Mike Jones. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome in to another episode of Chicago Cubs Central, your number one spot for all things Chicago Cubs. And listen, let me tell you guys something. I'm excited. I'm nervous as all hell, but I'm excited. I think the Chicago Cubs will hopefully be able to pull this out. But even if they don't, like I said, they're still my favorite team, and this will still be your number one spot for all things Chicago Cubs. Let's get down to business with the lineup, the batting orders of each team. Listen, we have a familiar face on the mound for the Padres in today's game. It is none other than Yu Darvish. That's right. Yu Darvish is on the mound pitching for the Padres, and we have Jameson Taillon for the Chicago Cubs pitching for us. Like I said, it's going to be Fernando Tatis Jr., Luis Reyes, Manny Machado, Jackson Merrill, Xander Bogaerts, Ryan O'Hearn, Gavin Sheets, Jake Cronenworth, and Franny Furman for the 90 and 72 San Diego Padres. For the Chicago Cubs, we have Michael Busch, Nico Horner, Ian Happ, Kyle Tucker, Seiya Suzuki, Carson Kelly, Pete Crow Armstrong, Dansby Swanson, and Matt Shaw going for the Chicago Cubs. That is your Chicago Cubs order. And Jameson Taillon, who has been really, really good this season, is pitching for the Chicago Cubs in this game. So, yeah, man, it's going to be an exciting game. It's going to be fun to watch. Hopefully, all of you are tuned in, locked in with your boy. You guys can go ahead and get active in those comment sections too, and let me know how you guys are feeling throughout the game. It's going to be a great game, man. We're going to have a lot of fun. So hopefully we can do this together, man. Hopefully we can will our team to a victory. First pitch is coming right up. And, yeah, man, we're excited. Let's see what we got here. DY in the building. You already know my man is a mainstay on the channel. He says, let's go. Got the fire, the baseball, the Cubby emoji. My man. Appreciate you, DY, for always coming through, chilling with your boy. Shannon Green, what's up, man? What's up? Must win. You're absolutely right. Listen, the Chicago Cubs don't have any room for error in this game. But at the same time, the Padres got to beat them too. You know, like I said, so I think we see the best version of Jameson Taillon today, hopefully. And I think Craig Counsell has a plan. And I think he has a plan for that plan. So he's a very calculated person. So I'm hoping that his plans work and that the Cubs do what they got to do to pull off this victory, man, because Lord knows that we need it. Pete Crow Armstrong earlier on today gave an interview to the press, and he was saying that this city deserves more playoff baseball than just this. So, like I said, let's just see what he has in store. Hopefully he's seeing the ball better today. Hopefully he's able to take his walks. Hopefully he's able to get on base. Hopefully he is able to hit a home run or do something meaningful in this game to represent his talk, because we've seen a lot of talk out of these Cubs players. You've seen all season long them talk about how, you know, they want to go to the postseason, how they wanted to, you know, win the World Series, how this team and city deserves so much. Well, if we deserve so much, give it to us. Point blank, period. That's where we're at here with the season. If we deserve so much, give it to us, because Lord knows that we need it. So, like I said, we will see what happens. Padres have a long history, apparently, of beating teams in the wild card games. They defeated the Mets in 2022, defeated the Cardinals in 2020. Let's see what happens here just today with the Chicago Cubs. So it will be interesting. The Cubs have already taken the field. They are ready to go. We got our popcorn ready, baby. Make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already to Chicago Cubs Central, your number one spot for all things Chicago Cubs. Appreciate you guys so much. You can also find us on Spotify as well as Apple. Man, I'm really hoping, guys, Jameson Tyone is ready to go, man, in this game. I'm really, really nervous. Really, really nervous. But we'll see. We shall see. All right, y'all, we're ready to go. Fernando Tatis is up. First pitch offering. Fernando Tatis fouls that first pitch off. 0-1 to count. We're underway. Win or go home. We'll know within the next 2 to 3 hours what the Chicago Cubs' fate will be. Second pitch swinging, and it's a strike. Good job. That was a nice cutter from Jameson Tyone. Third pitch, another strike and swing and a miss. Jameson Tyone, nasty. First strikeout on 3 pitches. There we go, J-Mo. I like that. That was filthy. And Fernando Tatis was way out in front of that one. Now Luis Reyes is up. First pitch is a strike. Four-seam fastball to the other side of the plate. Second pitch is high for a ball. This is only Jameson Tyone's second career postseason start. Third pitch is another ball that is away. Reyes fouls that one away. 2-2 to count now. That was a four-seam fastball. Looks like the wind is blowing out from in left field and in center field. So it's definitely important that we keep the home run ball out of play. Another foul ball from Reyes. Swing happy right now are the San Diego Padres. Another foul ball. That was a changeup that time he got Reyes with. Reyes staying alive, trying his best. See what happens. 2-2 to count. J-Mo's ready. He delivers. Another foul ball. That time a four-seam, 93 miles per hour. Good velocity on that fastball. Good speed from J-Mo. 2-2 to count. Get this up. And Reyes pops one up to Peaker Armstrong, who is right there for the grab. Looked like it might leave the yard for a minute, but it stayed in. All right. The hero from yesterday's game, Manny Machado, is up, and he takes a first pitch strike. He could have swung at that one, but he probably would have just hit a grounder with it had he swung. First pitch strike. Second pitch is a ball outside. Next pitch is a strike inside. Look at that. J-Mo working fast, working quick. I haven't seen J-Mo work this fast or this quick in a while. It's pretty good though. Crowd is up high. Everybody standing. 15 pitches so far for J-Mo. Everybody ready to be excited. Rally towels are waving. And Machado hits one. But PCA is right there for the slide, the grab, and the out. A 1-2-3 inning for Jameson Taillon. I like it. That's off to a great start for the Chicago Cubs and for Jameson Taillon. Good job, PCA, making the grab right there. That is your probably center field Gold Glover for the National League this season, if I had to guess. Coming up for the Chicago Cubs, it will be Michael Busch, it will be Nico Horner, and it will be Ian Happ in the 1-2-3 spot for the Cubs. Let me go ahead and put this up for y'all. And we are actually at the bottom of the first now. Nice 1-2-3. That's the way we wanted for J-Mo today. If he can mow these guys down and give the Cubs chances, I mean, the Cubs will have a shot at winning this game. Okay. Already today, we have has anybody else played and won or lost yet? I think Detroit and Cleveland are still going. Top of the set. Detroit has taken over 6-1 in the top of the seventh right now for Detroit. They are putting it on, laying it on thick right now on their way, looking like they're going to the second round of the postseason. Yu Darvish, a 5.37 ERA in 72 innings, a 23% strike rate. Let's see what he got from Michael Busch. First pitch is a strike to Michael Busch. Second pitch delivery. Michael Busch hits a fair ball. Nice. Michael Busch with a base hit to start the game off. Let's go. That ball's going to bounce past. And those guys were unable to get to it. Rolled all the way out there to Fernando Tatis. All right. First man's on. Nico is up next. Nico is going to get a swing on that, a half-hearted swing from Nico on that one. That one was outside of the strike zone also. 0-1 for Nico so far. Shannon Green says, let's be selective with Darvish. Hey, listen, absolutely. Let me tell you something. You, Darvish, make him pitch to you. Like I said, if he does a lot of deceptive stuff. If it ain't in the strike zone, don't swing at it. Oh, Nico with a nice bouncer, but that's actually going to get caught. And it'll only be one out. Michael Busch gets out. Nico is safe at first. That it was almost a double play, but they were not quick to turn it. It was a low, slow, rolling grounder to the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts, and he got it over to the second baseman, but Nico beat the throw at first. Cubs still have one man on, one out. That brings up Ian Happ. Cubs making good contact with Yu Darvish's pitches. It ain't a lot of swing and miss. They're making contact with his stuff. That's a good thing. Ooh, 95 four-seam fastball right down the middle for a strike to Ian Happ. There's a big gap. Oof. Yu Darvish with another four-seam that almost got away from Furman. He's able to reach up and grab that one. That would have put Nico on second base if they would have got past him. Oof. And Ian Happ's going to foul off that second pitch. Fouled it off into the dirt. And Yu Darvish checks in over there on Nico Horner, makes sure that he stays at first base. 1-2 to count on Ian Happ. Cubs have been really good at stealing bases this year. 35 stolen bases for Pete, 29 for Nico, 25 for Kyle Tucker. That's before he got injured. Ooh, and Yu Darvish is going to strike out Ian Happ again. Ian Happ still getting struck out. Goodness gracious. That was a ball high above the strike zone. And he sped it up past Ian Happ. Yu Darvish is deceptive, man. He's a very, very good pitcher. But he can be had. He can be had. Here's Kyle Tucker up with 2 outs. First pitch is out of the strike zone. Look for KT right here to try to make some noise. Second pitch to Tucker is fouled off. Strike 2. Oh, 1-1. I'm sorry, not strike 2. See what he got. 1-1 to count. Come on, nice double here will score Nico easily. And Nico is caught. Oh, wow. Nico is stealing, and he is safe. 2-1 to count. Nice stolen base right there by Nico Horner. He really actually probably was out. Yeah, he laid that tag down before Nico made it over to that base. Nico should be out. Are they going to challenge that? They are. San Diego's going to challenge that. Yeah, Nico's going to be out at second base. He was not safe. I think that's the easy one. That's coming back. Nico's going to be caught stealing second, and we're going to move on to the second inning. Top of the second here. Kyle Tucker will start off at the third. Well, then again, I don't know. See, it looks like he lays down the tag, but I can't see when his hand actually touches the base. Oh, the call's overturned. Yeah, just like I said it was going to be. Yep, call's overturned. He's out. We move on to the second. Cubs do not score. They get 2 men on, but failed to score. Ian Happ still striking out. We will begin the top of the second. Jameson Taillon back on. I do like that the Cubs are being active though, trying to steal bases, trying to score runs. I mean, that's how you play. Appreciate each and every last one of you guys that are tuning in, watching this with me, man. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. All right. Let's see if we can get another quick 1-2-3 inning for Jameson Taillon here. All right, he's back on the bump. Pitch into Merrill now. First pitch is a strike in there. Jameson Taillon looking real sharp today, man. Real sharp. Jackson Merrill with 16 home runs, 67 RBIs during the season. He takes a ball up high on a sinker that did not sink back in. And he swings at a changeup that is outside the zone. 1-2 to count. Another pitch outside the zone. 2-2 to count. Jameson Taillon had a 1.57 ERA over his final 6 starts of the season. And he's going to be struck out on the corner. Jameson Taillon go nibble on that corner. First out of the inning. Good job, Jameson. Nice job by Carson Kelly framing that one, too. Here we go. Xander Bogaerts is up next, and he swings and misses at a fastball. High up in the zone. Xander Bogaerts for the season hit .263 batting average. It's not bad at all from your shortstop position. Second pitch is a cutter that is low, 86 miles per hour on that one. 1-1 to count. Jameson Taillon throws another one up high, a four-seam fastball that is for a ball. And ooh, that was a nice sweeper. 81 miles per hour. Got him swinging with that one. 2-2 to count. Bogarts asked for time here. Third pitch is down low, a cutter that missed. He's going to set him back up. He's setting him back up. He's going to come back inside and try to nibble that corner again with a four-seam fastball. See if he can get him out with this one and get him swinging with this one. He might foul it off, though. Oof. Nope. He hits it, but it is out. Caught by Ian Happ. Xander Bogaerts throws his bat in disgust. Detroit is looking good. They're showing the highlights from Detroit right now. And the Detroit is looking to knock off the Guardians. They are leading 6-1 at the bottom of the 7th inning. Ryan O'Hearn, a 281 batting average, and a curveball thrown in by Jameson Taillon, 0-1. He's 1 for 6 in this series. Ryan O'Hearn gets that one. Gets past Nico. Nico tried to leap and grab it, was unable to. O'Hearn is going to be safe at first. It's going to be a base hit. Nico almost had that one. It literally touched the tip of his glove. He just couldn't come up with it. And now Gavin Sheets is up. First pitch is a strike to Gavin Sheets. Second pitch is a ball outside. Second pitch is a swinging strike on a changeup that was beautiful. Beautiful. 1-2 to count. Cubs fans stand to their feet, rallying. Everybody standing up. Looking for a strikeout right here. Taillon tried to pinch that corner with a changeup. He was just a little bit low on that one. 2-2 to count. 33 pitches so far for Jameson Taillon. Sheets fouls that one off. That was a four-seam fastball, 94 miles per hour on that one. And he swings and misses on a changeup at 83 miles per hour. Slowed him down with that one. Jameson Taillon is cooking right now. And the Chicago Cubs are coming up next. Taillon is rolling so far. We head to the bottom of the second. 0-0. Chicago Cubs fighting for their playoff lives right now. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, for watching with your boy. Thank you all so much. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Oh wow, y'all. Pat Hughes for threw out the first pitch before the Cubs Padres game 3. Absolute icon. If you guys don't know, Pat Hughes is the radio announcer for the Chicago Cubs. Um, love listening to Pat Hughes. Love listening to Pat Hughes. All right, we're back. Kyle Tucker is back up with a fresh set. He is 1 for 7 in this series. Let's see what he can do here. Yu Darvish throws in a curveball, slow rolling, 72-mile-per-hour curveball. It messes with your timing, and then his leg kick is deceptive too. Second pitch is a 70-mile-per-hour curveball that is outside, 1-1 to count. If Kyle Tucker can time one of these up right, he could go a long way. And Kyle Tucker does time one up right and gets a base hit that drops down right in front of Fernando Tatis. Good job, Kyle Tucker. Tucker's on base. Cubs have no outs. Up comes PCA next. Let's see what he can do. I'm sorry, Seiya Suzuki's up next, not PCA, then PCA. First pitch is outside, a cutter, 91 miles per hour to Seiya Suzuki. Interested to see here if Kyle Tucker tries to steal it all. Second pitch. Oh, a nice base hit from Seiya Suzuki that's going to roll over to the corner. Tucker's in at third. Seiya Suzuki's at second. The Cubs are in business. 2 men on. Nobody out. Seeing the ball real well off of one Yu Darvish in this game so far. And the fans are up. Two men on, nobody out. Kyle Tucker at third. Seiya Suzuki at second. Up comes PCA. Quittenberry whispering. I'm sorry, Carson Kelly. And Quittenberry whispering something into Kyle Tucker's ear. A nice 3-run home run right here would be amazing right now. Would feel really good. All the fans around the field are standing. They're excited, making some noise. They want the Chicago Cubs to score here after not scoring at all in yesterday's game. Something is going on. I think you saying he can't hear something or didn't know what the count was or something like that. All right, Carson Kelly stands in. A flyout scores Tucker easily. A base hit would probably plate both runs. Carson Kelly is 1 for 5 with a solo home run in game 1 in this series. He's 1-0 right now on the count. Carson Kelly swings and misses on a sinker that is way outside the zone. 1-1 to count. Two sinkers to Kelly. Oh, and Yu Darvish hits him to load the bags. The bases are loaded. Chicago Cubs have 3 men on, nobody out. A fantastic opportunity right here to score. Let's see what they do. Yeah, that one ran off the hands of Yu Darvish wrong. And you could tell he didn't want that to happen. The pitching coach comes out for the Padres to check in on you as PCA comes up, and you guys know, I don't think it'll be anybody's surprise here that PCA swinging at everything. He's swinging. It don't matter. You got the bases loaded. This is the moment that he's been waiting for. So, by all means, he's swinging. And when he's swinging for the fences. He's trying to put one into the bleachers. He is 0 for 6 in this series with 5 strikeouts. First pitch gets away, but the bags are loaded. First pitch is a ball. Yu Darvish really laboring out there right now. Him and Furman just don't look like they're on the same page. Pete was able to hold off on that one too. 1-0 to count. And PCA hits one. And that's going to drop for a base hit. And that's going to plate. Kyle Tucker, nobody out. 0-1. I'm sorry, the Cubs now lead 1-0 in the game. Let's go. Let's go, Cubs. Cubs take the lead early. Second inning. A nice little swing by PCA right there gives the Cubs the lead. You're going to drop that right over there in center field. Bases are still loaded. Padres having a meeting on the mound right now. PCA is fired up. You can read his lips. It's all types of curse words. And the Padres are pulling Yu Darvish already in the bottom of the second. Wow. Yu Darvish is pulled from the game already. I mean, I know it's win or go home, but they're pulling Yu Darvish already with the bags loaded, nobody out. Cubs still have a chance for a big inning here. Let's see what they could do. That's crazy. That's crazy. They literally pulled Yu Darvish that quickly. That's insane. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Shannon says PCA took us to the pen. Yes, he did. DY says PCA, PCA, PCA. And then Tyrone LB Papa in the building says we need as many runs this inning as possible. Yes, if we could get a double that clears the bags, I would not hate that. So you got Seiya Suzuki at third, you got Carson Kelly at second, and you got PCA at first base. And Dansby Swanson coming up. Jeremiah Estrada a 3.45 ERA in 73 innings, is up pitching now for the Padres. First pitch is a slider that Dansby Swanson misses. Dansby is 2 for 6 in the series and scored a run. Next pitch is another slider that's high for a ball. 1-1 to count. This series alone, the Padres bullpen has pitched 8 1/3 of an inning so far. That's crazy. In 3 games. Another foul ball from Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson, do not strike out. 1-2 to count. If nothing else, Dansby, hit the ball out there to the outfield and score Seiya Suzuki. Let him tag from third and score. Please. One and two to count. Dansby on that one again. That was a splitter that stayed up in the zone. 1-2 to count still. Another ball in the dirt. Pressure breaks pipes, man. I don't lie to you. These pitchers today do not look like they have their best going. 2-2 to count. A pitch way high, a slider way high. 3-2 to count. He has battled all the way back into this. Is Estrada going to walk in a run here? Let's see what it is. Hope Dansby sees the ball well. Dansby calls time. Everybody's excited. Let's see what's going on here. And he walks in a run. Let's go. Another slider high. And the Cubs lead 2-0 over the Padres. Still, nobody out in the bottom of this inning. And Estrada still has to face 2 more batters before he can even be pulled. Seiya Suzuki is walked in and scores. Let's see what Matt Shaw has. Matt Shaw swinging and missing at the first pitch, high, that was not in the zone. Somebody needs to pull the youngin to the side and tell him, hey, listen, this dude is struggling to find the strike zone. You ain't got to swing at that. Relax. You don't have to be a hero. You're a hero if you get walked just as much as you get a base hit. Matt Shaw fouls off that second one, a 4-seam fastball at 97 miles per hour. Oh, 0-2 to count on Matt Shaw. Let's see. And he swings and misses at a pitch outside, a 4-seam fastball outside the zone. That strikeout is the first out of the inning. Matt Shaw was just a little bit too just a little bit too eager on that. A little bit too eager. He didn't even have to swing at that stuff he was swinging at. He swung at 3 pitches that were outside the zone. All right, but that brings up Michael Busch. Cubs still got a chance for a big inning. I hope the Cubs at least plate 2 more. A 4-0 lead in a wild card game is a pretty good lead. 1-0 to Michael Busch. 2-0 to Michael Busch. Estrada. See, the older seasoned pitchers are understanding that. I mean, the older seasoned hitters are understanding that you don't have to swing if this guy is laboring out here. He has not been able to find the strike zone except for like 2 pitches. Let him throw it up there and show you he has something first. That splitter was nasty. That was a nasty splitter, 82-mile-per-hour splitter, and Michael Busch swings at that and misses. Michael Busch fouls off a 4-seam fastball, 2-2 to count. Estrada battling back now on this one. Michael Busch has 4 home runs in his last 7 games. A grand slam here would do a lot for the Cubs. Put them up 6-0 in a wild card clinching game. Michael Busch calls time. And Michael Busch ropes one, foul. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Woo. If he would have hit that one over to the if he would have hit that one all the way over to the right field corner, that would have played it 3 easily. Cubs would have been up 5-0. Another one, another splitter in the dirt, 3-2 to count. Let's see. Estrada still has to face one more batter after Michael Busch. Michael Busch held off on that one. Good eye by Busch. Rally towels going. Fans going crazy, making some noise. Estrada calls time. Steps off the plate. Playoff baseball, baby. This is what it's about. And Michael Busch is going to play the run. A run doesn't score. Never mind. Michael Busch hit into a double play. Damn. Well, we got 2. We didn't get the whole enchilada, but we got 2. We got and like I said, so it's not over with by any means. You would have liked for the Cubs to put them out of their miseries early like that and been able to cruise in this game. But Jameson Taillon is working with a 2-run lead right now as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Yu Darvish was pulled from the game in the 2nd. Let's see what everybody's saying. Tyrone said, yes, sir. Saquad said, record don't matter in baseball. All that matters is you're hot going into it. Listen, let me tell you something. If you can get hot at the right time, it does make a difference. Arthur Jones says, let's go Cubs. Saquad says, Matt Baez out here swinging at anything. That's hilarious. Listen, calling that man Matt Baez is pretty funny. But yeah, he definitely tweaked on that. Matt Shaw definitely tweaked on that. He swung at 3 pitches and struck out to 3 pitches that were outside the zone. Shannon Green said the Padres catcher doing a hell of a job. Listen, he's back there fighting for his life. Y'all know that R. Kelly meme where he crying when he did that interview with Gail? He's like, I'm fighting for my life out here. Like literally that's the Padres catcher Furman back there fighting for his life right now because it's going crazy. And Busch is on that BS, man. Yeah, Had he not swung at that last pitch, he would have struck. He would have struck out. They probably would have called that a strike. So he had to hit it. He just hit it on the ground. And like I said, it was a good pitch he executed at the end there, but he fought through that one. I mean, so it is what it is. We move on. 2-0 lead. We can't get greedy, Cubs fans. Cubs need to get greedy, but we can't get greedy. Wow. They're doing an interview with Mike Schultz right now after you just gave up 2 runs. But if you're Schultz, you have to be happy. You have to be happy. Like I said, I mean that could have been a disaster. That could have been sick. You could have been down 6 runs in just the second inning. Now, the good part about being down 6 runs in just the third inning would be that the fact that you have so much time to make it up. But like I said, you have to figure out how you can hold the Cubs now. Now the Cubs have a lead. Jameson Taillon back on the mound, 1-0, 2-0 now to Cronenworth. Pitch inside is called for a strike, 2-1 to count. Shout out to everybody watching on X right now. Also, make sure that you guys hit that follow button, please. Appreciate you. I post daily videos on X as well. 2-2 to count now after Cronenworth fouls off that last one. That's my father-in-law's crazy dog that's barking because I got them dogs down here with me. Cronenworth is going to hit one right over to Nico, to Bush, out number 1. Great job so far from Jameson Taillon. First pitch to Furman is a strike. Second pitch is a strike to Furman. And Furman fouls off the sweeper that would have been strike 3. That dropped right into the zone, too. That'd have been perfect. Perfectly executed pitch. See what we got here. Jameson Taillon, I think he said he can't hear. Maybe. He's ready. Pitch. And Furman is going to ground out over there to Matt Shaw, who's going to throw him out at first. 2 outs. 44 pitches for Jameson Taillon. Great job so far. And pitch calm is messed up for Taillon. I think he just threw a pitch, that last one, and he ended up hitting it and getting it out. They're showing Jazz Chisholm working out right now, getting ready for his game. For all the marbles, who at least who goes to the next round to face Seattle, I think that's if it's either one of those teams. If either one of those teams faces Seattle, is going to be great. If it's the Yankees or if it's the Red Sox. Oh no, they're facing the Blue Jays. That's still going to be a great series. First pitch to for Tatis Jr. is a well-executed cutter that gets the strike, gets him swinging. Second pitch is a 4-seam fastball to Tatis, and he gets him swinging with that one too. Fans stand to their feet. Everybody making noise. Third pitch is a swing and a strikeout. Another swing and a strikeout on a sweeper that time from Jameson Taillon. Chicago Cubs lead heading into the bottom of the third. 2-0, 4 hits, 0 errors. Man, so far, what more could you ask for from J-Mo? He's looked in complete control so far of this game. I mean, what more could you ask for? This is a very good, very, very, very good Jameson Taillon we are seeing here, folks. If Jameson Taillon can give you 6 and then you hand the ball over, let's just say I would feel comfortable if the Cubs plate 2 more runs, Jameson Taillon gives you 6, and you can go Teal Bar or you can go Palencia, Teal Bar, and then go obviously Keller to finish it. I would feel very good with a 4-0-4-1 lead if that's what you can get out of these guys. And to not have to face Tatis again, probably. I mean, like I said, with the way he's dealing, as long as he keeps the bases clear, he probably won't have to see Tatis again at all. It'll probably be Teal Bar that'll see Tatis next. Saquads Barkley says, "Will Cade be back for Brewers if we win?" There is no guarantee with Cade. We would love to have Cade back, maybe, but there is no guarantee that Cade is going to be back. So we'll just have to see what happens. Detroit has officially eliminated the Guardians 6-3 after winning Game 3 of the wild card. They will face the Seattle Mariners next. Back here on our game, Nico Horner is up facing Estrada. Estrada throws in a 4-seam fastball strike at 98 miles per hour. 0-1 to count. Next pitch, Nico is going to hit a low roller over, and he is going to be out. Bogart's got him out. Shout out to Estrada, man. I mean, like I said, I mean he's Shannon, you're hilarious. Listen, all right, I will light the neon behind me. I will, but I'm telling y'all, it looks crazy. Like you can't even tell that it's a Cubby thing once I light it. Ian Happ, ooh, that one looked like a foul ball. That is foul. See, when I light it, you can't even tell that it's like a Cubby sign. I mean, if you were here, you could see, but it just looks crazy. It looks lit. All right, let's go. 0-1 on Ian Happ, who fouled off his first pitch. And Ian Happ is going to foul out again. This one is not out of play. It's caught by Arraez. That's 2 outs, 2 quick outs right there for Estrada. Come on, guys. You got to keep these Padres pitchers working. And you need to give Jameson Taillon a chance to rest his arm for a minute. See, Shannon, that's why I told you. That's why I didn't want to light it. Just look at the emblem. You know it's Cubs. Bottom of the third. Cubs lead 2-0. Kyle Tucker's in. Right, a great time for a Kyle Tucker home run right now. First pitch, he is swinging, and that pitch is out of the zone, but still a strike because he swung at it. 2 for 8 in the series, scored a run for Kyle Tucker. A ball low in the dirt on a splitter. 1-1 to count. Another ball, a splitter away. This time Kyle Tucker not swinging at it. 2-1 to count. And Kyle Tucker is going to single a nice one right there over into left field. Left field. Kyle Tucker's seeing the ball really good, y'all. That's a good sign. That's his second base hit of the game. Machado tried to jump up and grab that one. Could not do it. Kyle Tucker is 2 for 2 tonight. He might be waking up. And here's Seiya Suzuki. 2 outs, 1 man on. First pitch is a 4-seam fastball to the corner at 96 miles per hour for a strike. Manny will have it if he had calves. That's hilarious. Next pitch is a 4-seam fastball, high, way high. Seiya Suzuki did not swing at it. Actually stepped out the batter's box. Last 6 games for Seiya Suzuki has 6 home runs, 11 RBIs. Next pitch is outside. Furman tried to frame that one better. Could not do it. 2-1 to count. Estrada steps back. Kyle Tucker slides in to first base, kind of just lays there. It's really weird. A slider that gets popped up and is out foul territory. 2-2 to count. See what Seiya got here. And he strikes out on a splitter that just touches the tip of the zone. Luis Reyes, Manny Machado, and Jackson Merrill are up next for the Padres. We head to the top of the 4th. Cubs holding on to a 2-run lead. Let's see what let's see what Jameson Taillon has in store, y'all. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in, man. Chilling with your boy. Appreciate y'all so much, man. Shannon says Jameson has me wanting to drink some. That's funny. Listen, my college buddy, one of my best friends, Bird, loved Jameson. He used to drink that all the time. He's had a worse acid reflux, and on top of that, he would have a worse hangover the next day off of that Jameson. That J-Mo will get you every time, brother. Stay off that J-Mo. Called him a rookie. That's hilarious. Whew. It would be nice to go back to Saquad's comment earlier. He was asking if will K be back for Brewers if we win. It would be nice. I know he's going to try like hell to be back for that series. I mean, he may not pitch game one. You mean, like I said, you may look to go Colin Ray maybe game one, but maybe game two or game three of that series. You might look to pitch to pitch Cade. I said Hade. Back out there again is Jameson Taillon, and he throws in a curveball for strike one. Luis Reyes is 0 for is 2 for 8 in the series. Jameson Taillon is 3-0, three innings pitched, 1 hit, 0 runs, four strikeouts in this game so far. And Reyes is going a single one. Dansby caught it, knocked it down, and still got the out. That's crazy. It looked like he caught it, so I guess Reyes slowed down. He should have kept running because Dansby knocked it down and then picked it up and threw him out anyways. That's a Gold Glove That's a Gold Glove shortstop right there. Kept up with the play. He had it snatched in his glove. That would have been an error probably had he not picked it up. But out number one, all's well that ends well. Reyes slams down his helmet in frustration. Manny Machado swings and misses at that beautiful sweeper. That's the same sweeper that he's been getting Fernando Tatis with. He's 1 for 8 with a 2-run homer in this series. And he hits a ball high. And is that going to be out? That is going to be out number 2 at the Padres dugout. Michael Busch gets out Manny Machado. And he looks frustrated. Not the same Manny we saw yesterday that was hype. Dude looks frustrated walking back to the dugout. Jameson Taillon gets one over to Jackson Merrill, who is going to go for a double and slide in for a double. First pitch. That was a nice double. It was a sweet swing off of that one. He saw that one coming a mile away. Two outs, man on second for Xander Bogaerts. Top of the fourth. First pitch is a cutter for a strike. Bogaerts didn't even take his glove off of his didn't take his bat off of his shoulder. Looks like they got Caleb Thielbar warming up. You figure here if Bogaerts makes it on, that Thielbar will come in. Bogaerts, foul ball, fouls off a sweeper. 0-2 to count. All right, let's see what J-Mo got for a pitch to get him out. Let's see if he goes back with that sweeper again. He's been getting guys nasty with that sweeper all day. Wrigley Field crowd stands up, clapping, and waving around their rally flags. There's a pitch outside, a four-seam fastball, 92 miles per hour outside. He didn't get him swinging with that one. I would have went back inside to him because he has a hard time catching up to those. Four-seam fastball inside, paint the corner. He would have swung at it. Another pitch, a cutter this time. That's low. 2-2 to count. Take your time, J-Mo. Breathe. You've had complete control of this game. Execute this one last pitch and let's get out of here. And Bogarts is going to foul that one back out of play. 2-2 to steal the count. He just made contact with that one, too. Three and two to count. All right, let's see what we got here. 3-2. And he puts one up in the air. Caught by Dansby Swanson to end the inning. Jameson Taillon in complete control. Has the Padres hitters second guessing themselves out here. Chicago Cubs lead 2-0 as we head to the bottom of this inning. Appreciate all of you that are tuning in, man. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much, man. Make sure that you hit that follow button if you're on X. Make sure that you guys hit that like and share and subscribe button if you are on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the next series, I'm gonna have Hayes get me back right with the playback TV, cause like I said, I've been slacking. But anyways, they're gonna bump me anyways for Chicago Bulls preseason games. For they watch-alongs anyways. I'd already seen C-Dub or somebody get on there and start scheduling them out for the Bulls pregame stuff, for the good Bulls preseason stuff. So, but it's okay because we'll still be here on Cubs Central on YouTube and on X. I'm thinking about creating a Twitch and a Facebook too for Cubs Central. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know if I end up doing a Facebook too, because I think I can stream on Facebook too. Stream live on Facebook, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Somebody in the chat, if you know if I can stream on Facebook, let me know. The Facebook and Twitch thing might be a project for next year though. We shall see. It's so weird, y'all. For all of you that don't know, I am also an avid WWE fan. I do run a WWE a wrestling podcast called the We Book It Podcast too. And so for that podcast, we talk about wrestling. It's so weird seeing WWE be featured on ESPN as heavily as it is, but obviously they signed that new deal. So, like I said, that's why they got that. Michael King is up and pitching a 3.44 ERA. 73 in the 1/3 innings, 25% strikeout rate, 88% walk rate. He is pitching in relief now, going to try to get out for the Padres. And here's Carson Kelly up at the plate. Kelly is going to take a four-seam fastball for a strike. And Kelly hits it ball, and that's going to drop. Fernando Tatis did not know where that ball was going to be at. The sun is setting. Sun was in his eyes in one part of the field, and then the other part of the field, he couldn't see the ball drop. Sun gleaming in his shades, and Carson Kelly is in with a hit. And up comes PCA. PCA singled on his last appearance. Let's see if he can single again or do even better. Michael King is going to give him a four-seam fastball, 95 miles per hour. That is in for a strike. PCA is 1 for 7 in the series with 1 RBI. Second pitch is high, and PCA does not fall for it. Good job, PCA. One and one to count. Second pitch is a changeup at 89 miles per hour. That is low, 2-1. Look at PCA. Y'all, it's like he actually understands that sometimes you don't have to swing at everything. Look at him being selective with his pitches. Oh, my goodness. It's like a breath of fresh air here. Another ball, a changeup outside the strike zone, and PCA has not swung at it. 3-1 is the count. Nobody out yet. Ooh, that's a four-seamer straight down the middle. PCA was taken all the way, 96 miles per hour. All right, Pete, here's where your vision has to come into play. Hold up. He's going to try to get you to swing at something high. Let's see if PCA can hold up here. My TV just glitched. Michael King gets set, gets ready. Ooh, PCA fouls off one that would have been a strike. Good job, PCA, fouling that off. Good eye. Way to battle. 6 pitches so far in this AB. And Michael King is going to throw back over there and make sure Carson Kelly jumps back in over there first as the crowd boos. Boo. Oh, PCA couldn't hold up. It was a fastball high outside the zone. And PCA couldn't hold up. He swung at it and missed for the first out. Dansby Swanson is up now. And the first pitch from Michael King is a four-seam fastball that is way outside the zone. I like to see Dansby get a hit, get a knock right here. I wouldn't hate that. Dansby's always very calm. They've been talking about him bringing a calming presence to the clubhouse. Ooh, that sinker looked like that was going to be outside the zone, and then somehow at the end darted inside, back inside the strike zone. 1-1 to count. Oh, Dansby hit one, but it's foul. 1-2 to count. Dansby Swanson is a 2-time Golden Glove Award winner, winning at the 2022 season and 2023 season. See what he got here. 1-2. Michael King hits a changeup that is foul. And Michael King throws a slider. 2-2 to count. And he gets him with a nasty changeup that was not in the zone at all for strikeout number two, sorry. Carson Kelly is still at first. That changeup was filthy. Filthy. This is why you bring in somebody like Michael King. He's probably going to go 2 or 3 innings for the Padres, if we're being honest. Here's Matt Shaw with a second opportunity. First pitch is outside the zone. He does not swing at it. He holds up. He thought about swinging at it. I lied. Never mind. Wandy Peralta, a lefty, is up pitching right now for the in the bullpen for the Padres. Michael King may only go 1 inning. That sinker dives back into the strike zone for a fresh strike one. 1-1 to count to Matt Shaw. And he swings and misses at a sweeper. And he swings and misses again at the same exact pitch, a sweeper that he just could not catch up to. Chicago Cubs go down swinging in that inning after Michael King strikes out 3 after giving up the leadoff hit to Carson Kelly. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Cubs lead 5-2. I'm sorry, 2-zip. Said 5-2. Wow. It'd be crazy at the end of the day if that was the score of the game. All right, man. Appreciate each and every last one of you guys that are tuning in. Make sure that you guys hit that like, share, subscribe button. Dang, the NBA season begins October 22nd. That's crazy. All right, they're glazing Jameson Taillon right now. Showing how he's been hype killing. I wonder, did they pull him? Surely they didn't. Surely he hadn't pulled him. To answer your question, Shannon, I would run Jameson Taillon out there one more time. If he could get you through the 5th, you got 4 in. Nope, he's done. Caleb Thielbar is out there now. And his first pitch to O'Hearn is a ball high. O'Hearn got a single in the last time up. He's 2 for 7 in the series. Now he gets him with a strike on a foul ball, four seam. Thank you, Jameson Taillon. 4 innings of very, very, very good baseball. 4 innings of very, very good baseball from Jameson Taillon, folks. His day is over with. It'll be up to the bullpen to take us the rest of the way now. Tealbar gets O'Hearn to swing and miss at that. 1-2 to count. And the last pitch, a strikeout on a curveball right at the line. Goodness gracious. That was filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy work from the old man. That was nice. Gavin Sheets is up next. Yeah, he kind of swung at that. Come on, man. That was a sweeper, but it was outside the zone. 1-0 to count. And Sheets is going to hit it past the diving Nico Horner for his first base hit on a slider. Sheets is aboard. 1 out, 1 man on. Second time that Nico didn't got caught trying to dive. He leaves his feet trying to dive for something. I don't even think he necessarily had to dive for that one. Well, yeah. Yeah, last minute he needed to dive, and it just rolled past him. Let's see what Tealbar has in store now. We got Cronenworth up. He's 0 for 1. First pitch is a strike, a 4-seam fastball right down the middle. Second pitch is fouled off for a strike. Second one, that's another 4-seam fastball. And the Cubs have Daniel Palencia up. He is warming up, getting him ready. Looks like he'll be out there in the 6th inning. So what, do you go Kittredge 7th? That slider is out. 1-2 to count. And he strikes them out. Beautiful 4-seam fastball. 2 outs, 1 man on. Cale Tealbar only has thrown 10 pitches. And Craig Counsell goes back to the pen and is calling for Daniel Palencia. Looks like Craig has a plan, man. We got to trust his plan. I don't know exactly what that plan is, but I mean, I guess he has a plan to get outs, and he's going Daniel Palencia now. Daniel has to see at least 3 batters, so he will be pitching next inning too. Just have to see what happens, man. Appreciate everybody, man, that's tuning in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to your number 1 spot for all things Chicago Cubs. That's right, Chicago Cubs Central. Make sure that you guys smash that like, share, subscribe button. Smash that follow button if you haven't already on X. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody that's tuning in. DY over here laughing at me, making fun of me, talking about some damn Mike 5-2. Look, man, it's been a long day, all right? Your boy ain't got no sleep. All right, I got a newborn at home. Tired. So let's just say, for instance, the Chicago Cubs do end up winning this game. Be on the lookout. I will announce probably Friday or probably Friday. Whether or not I'll be doing I'll be doing a live stream Saturday. It just kind of depends on what time the Brewers and the Cubs first game is. Hopefully their first game is early. I would not hate a 2:00 start, because a 2:00 start means they get done probably by like 5:00, because a brother does have to work on Saturday. So Saturday in the evening. So push come to shove, we'll just have to see what happens. But we still got a game to play here. Furman with a four-seam fastball that looked like it hit him, but it actually didn't hit him. It hit his bat, and it was a strike. 2.91 ERA for Daniel Palencia, 52 2/3 innings pitched during the season, a 28% strikeout rate, 20 saves on the season. Second pitch is a strike. He swung on that one too, 100 miles per hour, and Daniel Palencia has no control over that strike right now either. That's crazy. The crowd stands to their feet. Danny looks in, looks over. The windup. The pitch. No swing on that one. Oh, yeah, I thought he swung, but whatever. 1-2 to count. Let's see what he got. Oh, that's a fair ball. And you got a man on second. You got a man on second and a man on third now. The tying run is on second. Yeesh. Furman hit a double. All right, Palencia. You got to be a gamer now. You got Tatis up there. Tatis is on the mound now. First pitch, right down the middle, 100 miles per hour, fastball that just blows right by Tatis for a strike. 2 outs, 2 men on, a strike to Fernando Tatis. Second pitch, fouled off strike, a four-seam fastball. Third pitch is low, a slider that misses. Tatis holds up on that one. In 15 games, Fernando Tatis has homered 6 times. Oof. Oh, he's going to get out of that one. Fernando Tatis pops one up over to right field to end the inning. Wow. That was scary. That was scary. That was the first time that it really looked like the Padres might do something. But instead they don't. The Cubs get out of that when we head to the bottom of the 5th. Chicago Cubs need to score some more runs, man. Point blank, period. Big Kev in my messages talking about the Craig Council crazy for taking T-Bar out the game. Listen, Big Kev, I don't disagree with you, brother. Don't disagree with you one single solitary bit. Let me tell y'all something. That was lucky. That was lucky for the Cubs. But in the postseason, you need a little bit of luck. It ain't all skill. It ain't all skill in the postseason. You need a little bit of luck. So, like I said, hopefully, if the Cubs are able to go to the next round, hopefully, and maybe I might be able to get Big Kev. He working a lot, but I might be able to get Big Kev on with me and Tyrone for the next series. So hopefully so. Appreciate everybody, man, that's tuning in, watching with your boy. Headed to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Cubs have had 3 pitchers come in so far. You've seen you started the game with Jameson Taillon, who went 4 strong innings for you. That last inning, Caleb Tealbar pitched two, and then got 2 outs, and then it was Daniel Palencia that got the 3rd out. Obviously, the Padres have had a lot more guys come in. Yu Darvish only made it to the 2nd inning before getting pulled. Bogarts, Machado, Reyes, all those guys have been very, very nervous and very, very pissed off that they have not been able to capitalize just yet. And now Wandy Peralta, 71 games, a 3.14 ERA, and 71 2/3 innings pitched. He has a 20% strikeout rate, a 10% walk rate. In game 1, he pitched 1/3 of an inning and got 1 strikeout. He sees Michael Busch. First pitch is high, a sinker that stayed up. It's the bottom of the 5th inning, y'all. Second pitch is a sinker again that goes straight through the zone for a strike. Third pitch is a ball. 2-1 to count to Michael Busch. Michael Busch is going to pop that one out of play. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Mike Schultz looked very, very nervous. 2-2 to count. See what Wandy has for him. And that's going to drop and be a single. That's a fair ball off that sinker, and that's a single for Michael Busch. Stay hot, Busch. Chicago Cubs got a man on, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th inning. That's just crazy. That's just crazy baseball stuff. Remember what I was just telling y'all? What did I just tell y'all? Baseball takes a little bit of luck too, man. It ain't always going to be about skill, especially in the postseason. Postseason play is a little bit about luck. Cubs just getting lucky tonight, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's been a lot of luck. Nico Horner. First pitch from Wandy is a slider that is way out the zone. Let's see if the Cubs can cash in on that man on first base. Make it 3-0. Second pitch hits that strike zone. There was a changeup. Nico was taken all the way on that one. Third pitch is a changeup that's outside the zone. 2-1 to count. And Nico is going to hit a grounder for a double play that gets turned this time. 2 outs. Ian Happ is 0 for 2 in this game. Has not got a single hit in this game so far, y'all. Matter of fact, I don't think Ian Happ has a single hit in this series. Hopefully he proves me wrong. He was just on time for that changeup, or just a tad late, actually. 0-2 to count on Ian Happ. 2 outs. Nobody on. Wandy don't look as good as I thought. And Ian Happ hits one. Oh, that's a nice one right there. Is that a double? That is. I'll shut my mouth, Ian Happ. A nice double for you. All the way into the ivy on that one. Now let's see. Kyle Tucker is 2 for 2 in this game. A nice base hit could score. Ian Happ and make it 3-0. Sheets was out there in left field. That ball was bouncing around. All right. Let's see what Kyle Tucker has. No way. Who is that? Is that Suarez? Bruh. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. This is how you know that the Padres are desperate, which I mean, I guess is win or go home, so they be desperate. They have their closer up. It's the 5th inning, and they got their closer up already, warming up. Like, that's insane right now. That Suarez is in their bullpen warming up already. That's stupid. That's stupid. Oh. Mike Schultz is throwing everything he can to prevent runs. I don't blame him. Don't blame him at all. Three straight hits for Kyle Tucker. Let's see what he got. See if he can get another one. Ooh, Wandy almost hit him. Kyle Tucker just moved out the way of that one. 1-0. Please, Wandy, don't hit our fragile superstar. Cubs are 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position this series. Almost hit him again. That sinker is not sinking, Wandy. Try another pitch. Cubs fans are standing in anticipation of what Kyle Tucker is about to do. And Kyle Tucker is gonna be out. That slider, he roped it and tried to get it past him, but he could not. Out number 3, Chicago Cubs do nothing. They played 3 guys in the game, cannot score any of them. We head to the top of the 6th. It's getting late. All right. Here we go, y'all. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in, watching the game with your boy. Top of the 6th inning, Chicago Cubs lead the Padres 2-0. Brewers are waiting, lying in wait. I'll guarantee you, if you had to ask the Brewers who they wanted to play, or Brewers fans who they wanted to play, I guarantee you they'll tell you it's the Cubs. One series is set for the next round, the Tigers versus the Mariners. That's going to be good. Best of 5 series between those two teams. Danny Palencia is back out there for the top of the 6th to face Reyes. First pitch is a ball. Danny Palencia has to gain control of his fastball. Second pitch, that slider goes right in. 4 strike, 1-1 to count. Second pitch is caught by Dansby. He knocks it down and got the out. Let's go. Last minute. Good job, Dansby Swanson. That's the second time that he's done that. Knocked the ball down, saved the out. Listen, that gold glove right there, it works. He knocked it down. He originally caught it, knocked it down, slid on it, did the Dansby slide, got him out. All right, Manny Machado is up next. First pitch is a slider. He does not swing at it. It is a ball. Second pitch is high. Should have been a strike, but was not called a strike. It was a 4-seam fastball. Two and 0 to count. Now 2-1 to count on a 4-seam fastball at 99 miles per hour that gets fouled back. Daniel Palencia is in the game to see these heavy hitters. Three and 2 to count now. 3-1 to count. I'm sorry, not 3-2. Come on, Danny. Don't walk. Do not walk Machado. He's 0-2 for the game. Keep him reeling. 3-1. Let's see what Danny has. 4-seam fastball. Or slider. I'm sorry, a slider right down the middle. And Machado started to walk towards first base. It's now 3-2. You better come back here. You better come back here. Three and 2 to count. Let's see if he can get him. He does not go for it. And Machado takes a jog to first base. One man on, one man out. And that's going to bring up Jackson Merrill, who is 1 for 2 in the game. Drew Pomerantz is up in the dugout, is up in the bullpen, loosening up. He'll be next out for the Chicago Cubs. And Danny's going to get out of it with a double play. Let's go. And once again, Dansby, this is why you have Dansby Swanson. This is why you have Dansby Swanson for the postseason. That man's glove is elite, and he's showing you why. And he's having fun. This is the most fun I've seen Dansby Swanson have playing for the Cubs is the postseason. This is nuts. What a game for Dansby defensively. I'm sorry, I got to tweet that out real quick. This is why you pay Dansby Swanson. Shout out to Jameson Tyone, y'all. 4 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 2 hits allowed, 4 strikeouts. In just his second postseason game, Jameson Tyone did his part. Let's see if this bullpen, we're going to trust the bullpen to take us the rest of the way, y'all. Are y'all nervous about the bullpen taking us the rest of the way? Are y'all excited? Let me know y'all thoughts on the bullpen leading the Cubs the rest of the way. Shout out to each and every last one of you that are tuning in with me, making this game as special as possible, this wild card clinching game. Now, listen, I'm going to tell y'all now, if the Chicago Cubs win this game, you cannot party super hard. You have to play Saturday in Milwaukee. You know, because they celebrate after they clinch every single time. It's stupid, ridiculous, but they do it. I like the NBA version better, where you don't party until you make it, until you win the finals. My man Steven in the building says, if the Padres come out at the bottom of next inning with the right-hand pitcher on the mound, Cubs should pitch hit Ballesteros for Kelly. I like Mo Bally a lot. I really do. I really, really do. But the problem I'm having with that is Kelly's swinging a hot bat right now. And Moises Ballesteros is kind of young. And you kind of got momentum right now on your side. I don't know. They do bring out Robert Suarez next. He is out of the pen and pitching for the Padres to try to hold serve here and at least keep it 2-0, bottom of the 6th. Oh and 2 on Seiya Suzuki right now after two strikes. Third pitch is a ball low at 98 miles per hour. Every inning, Mike Schultz starts chewing his gum a little bit harder, y'all. 2 doubles and a home run in this series for Seiya Suzuki. Seiya Suzuki catches up to that one, a 4-seam fastball, 99 miles per hour, but fouls it off. And a pitch in the dirt, a changeup that Seiya Suzuki does not swing at. 2-2 to count. And Seiya Suzuki gets a hold of one, but he pops it up. It is going to get knocked down by the wind and right into the glove of Merrill at center field for the first out. Suarez looked a tad bit nervous there. Not going to lie to you. Carson Kelly is up 1-for-1 in today's game. This is Robert Suarez's earliest appearance of the season, y'all. And Carson Kelly stays hot with another base hit off of Robert Suarez. Let's go. Telling y'all, man, listen, Carson Kelly wanted to be a part of this postseason team, and he is showing you why he has to be a part of this postseason team. My goodness, what a season. Now it's PCA. First pitch is a 4-seam fastball away for a ball. One and two with a single and an RBI in this game so far for PCA. PCA fouls off, catches up to a high fastball that would have been out of the zone. Didn't need to swing at it, but did. Fouled it off as 1-1. PCA fouls off another one. That one would have been a strike. 1-2 to count. Come on, a solid base hit right here, PCA. Solid base hit does the trick. Lights are starting to take effect at Wrigley. Oh, they tried to throw that high fastball up there to PCA, and he did not go for it. Good job, Pete. That one at 98, and he laid off. Pitch outside the zone, and Pete does not go for that changeup either. They're purposely throwing pitches outside the zone to Pete because they think he'll swing at him, and he is showing you that he has some plate discipline, and the crowd is into it now, cheering for PCA. Let's see what he can do. PCA fouls off one that would have been out the zone anyways. Let's see if he can show plate discipline here and take this walk. Let's see that discipline. And PCA is going to rope a single out there into right field. Nice job, PCA. Nice base hit for PCA right there. Good patience. The exit velo of that was 100.8. And he is rewarded with a base hit. 2 men on, 1 out. Let's see what we got. Dansby Swanson is up next. Let's see if Dansby can find some grass. Fans are standing. First pitch is a changeup. That's outside. 1-0 to count. See what Dansby Swanson has for us. Ooh, Dansby fouls that one off. That was a sinker. Chicago Cubs are 1-10 with runners in scoring position in this series. The only hit with runners in scoring position is it was the PCA hit that he got against Yu Darvish earlier in this game. 1-1 to count. 2 men on. Remember, you got Big Carson Kelly at second. He don't move super fast. Ooh, Dansby needed to lay off that one. That was a changeup that fell into the dirt that he swung on. That's 1-2 to count. Now, here's the thought. I'm with you now, Steven. After this, if it's Matt Shaw, I'm perfectly fine letting Moises Ballesteros get his at-bat. Dansby Swanson strikes out. Because you could put Will Castro at third base, and he'll service just fine at third base. I'm perfectly fine right now with giving Moises Ballesteros this AB instead of Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw has not got a single hit all game. Instead, Matt Shaw is going to get a chance to swing here. Hopefully he proves me wrong, and I can shut my mouth about him too, just like I did about Ian Happ. 4-seam fastball. Again, Suarez is challenging these young hitters for the Chicago Cubs. Another pitch that was purposely thrown outside the zone because Matt Shaw's been swinging that stuff outside the zone. Second pitch finds the corner. 4-seam fastball. 1-1 to count. Second pitch outside the zone, a 4-seam fastball, 100 miles per hour, 2-1 to count. Some more great plate discipline here. Take your walk or make him throw you something that you can actually hit on. Third pitch is outside, 3-1, a four-seam fastball. Suarez unable to find the strike zone. 2 men on, 2 outs, 3-1 to count. The fans are cheering and standing. The look, the kick, the pitch, fouled off. Four-seam fastball fouled off by Matt Shaw. Still 3-2. Let's see what we got here. Pitch right down the middle. Challenged him. Struck him out. Suarez is good, man. Suarez is good. Chicago Cubs have 10 hits in this game, but only 2 runs. They have left a ton of men on base. Playoff baseball, baby. We go to the top of the 7th. All right, here's where it gets a little etchy. Do you put in Pomerantz now? I don't trust Drew Pomerantz. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like I said, for as long as he's in the game, I'm super nervous. We'll just have to see what happens, though. Drew Pomerantz is giving up a lot of runs. Let's see what we got. All right, we're back. See what we got here. Let's see. Palencia is still out there. Ooh. Ouch. Bogarts just fouled the ball off of his ankle. He hit it on the pad, or the top of his foot, but it's padded. It's all padded, though. I don't feel too bad for him. Get back up, you big baby. Yeah, big baby. 0-1 in the count. Palencia been out here for a while, man. In the series, Bogarts is 3 for 10. And he gets him with a slider and a strike. 0-2 to count. Another slider, way outside the zone. Didn't swing for it. And Bogarts is going to rope one out into left field for a single. Just stayed the course on that one. And here comes Craig Counsell out to make the change. That'll do it. And Drew Pomerantz is coming out to pitch for the Chicago Cubs. God be with us all. This could either be really good or really bad. We'll have to just wait and see. So I think left in the bullpen, we have Kittredge and we have Brad Keller. So we'll just have to see. I still can't believe that that Mike Schultz brought in his closer in the 6th inning. Like, that's insane to me. Insane. Like, what? Like where do you go from here now? Unless, I guess, yeah, you're gonna go Mason Miller probably what 8 and 9 innings, the 8th and 9th inning. So you go Suarez 2, and then do Mason Miller 8 and 9. Or 8 if you don't unless you tie the game up or take the lead. All right, there's no place like Wrigley. We're back. Pomerantz is in the game. 1 man on, nobody out. Drew Pomerantz has a 2.17 ERA in 49 2/3 innings, a 28% strikeout rate, a 7% walk rate. And he's pitching to O'Hearn, and he pitches him a strike with a 4-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Next pitch is a strike, another one. What? Oh, no. He called them safe on that. Oh, wow. He swung on that. It was in the strike zone anyways. That's terrible. 1-1 to count. And a foul ball on a 4-seam fastball, 94 miles per hour from the old man Pomerantz. Pomerantz got the body and the build of a dude that play in the church league, softball league. Like, look at him. Like, he's like you pitch in the church's softball league. Four-seam fastball at 95 miles per hour is outside the zone, 2-2. So now he's going to come back in to O'Hearn probably, or either go low. Try to get the strikeout. Woo, almost hit him with that one. That was a 4-seam fastball that was way high up in the air, 3-2. You cannot afford to walk him and move a man in scoring position. Let us be smart here, Cubbies. That one got away from him, though. That one ran out, up and out. Fans get into it. O'Hearn calls a timeout. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. My heart sunk. I ain't going to lie. O'Hearn hit that very, very hard, but not far enough. My goodness. That was a loud first out. I think everybody's collective heart dropped for a second. But PCA snatches that down, 1 out. for Drew Pomerantz. Tommy Hotovy is coming out of the dugout now to talk to Drew. I hate the way Tommy Hotovy walk. He walked like his legs broke. Dodgers and Phillies. That series is going to be stupid good. I really can't wait to see that series. That's going to be a really, really, really good series. A best of 5 between those two. Kyle Schwarber literally just slugging it out. First pitch is a 4-seam fastball that's low to Iglesias, who was 0-1 in the series. He's pinch hitting at the 7 spot. Nice double play right here. Wouldn't hurt. Bogarts went in for the steal. He is called safe. Are they going to challenge? Carson Kelly said the F word, so I don't think. Nah, he's safe. He's way safe. Yeah, he was there a couple seconds before Nico threw down that tag. Carson Kelly threw it too high. Nico had to jump up to get it. Greg Counsell challenges, and I don't know why he challenges this. This is not going to be turned over, I don't think. Outside of that man somehow pushing, coming off the base, his hand touches. Nah, they ain't overturning that. Top of the 7th, Xander Bogaerts is on second. Cubs trying to prevent him from being, well, okay, so maybe I saw an angle where there's a case to be made here. And it's the postseason, so, I mean, you lose the challenge, I guess. But to me, it looks, well, even on that one, he might be out. Listen, you need a little luck in the postseason. We'll see. We will see. That is a either way type call. Call on the field stands. He's safe. Chicago loses their challenge. That was too close, Craig. That was too close to challenge. Man in scoring position now. Iglesias is going to try to bunt probably. A curveball, though, it causes them to strike 1-2. This series, San Diego Padres are 3 for 20 with runners in scoring position. Another foul ball on a 4-seam fastball. See what we got here now. 1-2 to count. Ooh. Oh, caught by Nico Hoerner. Wow. Robbed Iglesias of a hit. Gold gloves everywhere. Oh, my gosh. I'm just seeing gold gloves everywhere. Nico Hoerner saving the hiney of Drew Pomerantz. Leaping off of his feet makes an amazing grab. Wow. And the Chicago Cubs defense is continuing to torment the San Diego Padres. I mean, just being stingy, downright stingy with them. One more out, and we head to the 7th inning stretch. Jake Cronenworth is up at hitting at the 8th spot. Pomerant's first pitch is high for a ball. Literally, the fans are cheering so much that the screen is shaking. That's crazy. Ooh. Okay, Jake Cronenworth puts a charge into it, but it is caught by none other than Pete Crow Armstrong. As we head to the bottom of the seventh, the Chicago Cubs lead 2-0 over the San Diego Padres. Everybody get up for that seventh inning stretch. Let's get that stretch in. 2.5 more innings or 2 innings, hopefully, of baseball just left to go. Bottom of the seventh, full eighth, and top of the ninth. And hopefully we are out of here. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back where it's root. We root for the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. I wonder what they got singing the stretch today. Whew, thank you guys. Thank you everybody that's tuning in, watching with your boy. Appreciate you guys so much. Make sure that you smash that like button, that subscribe button, that follow button, whatever button. All right, y'all. Let's see if the Cubs have an opportunity here to put a run or two on the board. It's Michael Busch swinging at Suarez. Bryce Johnson takes over in left field. Suarez throws a changeup. 1-1 to count. Michael Busch swings at another changeup outside the zone. 1-2 to count. Lights have taken full effect in Chicago. Padres bullpen tonight. 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, but 0 runs allowed. Adrian Morjon, that's hilarious. This dude has pitched all 3 games. Michael Busch puts a charge into one out there. Look it up. It's gone. Michael Busch with another home run, baby. Let's go. Chicago Cubs lead 3-0. Let's go, baby. Busch is fired up. The Chicago Cubs are fired up. Let's go, baby. We want this postseason to keep going. Let's go. Out there to deep right field for Michael Busch. And the crowd is going insane. Nico Horner's up next. Takes a sinker for a strike. I mean, he threw that right down Broadway, though. Bush just caught up with it, and he knew it was gone. No way. Nico? Oh, Nico just missed a home run himself, but he's going to get a double. Let's go. Let's go. Raise the roof, y'all. Suarez looks nervous. Nico swung that with all his might. He just missed a home run. Just missed a home run. That almost hit the stands. That would have been back-to-back. And Mike Schultz is out to make the call to the pen. That is going to do it for Robert Suarez. The Cubs chase Suarez, one of the best closers in baseball, chase him out the game. Let's go, baby. Cubs fans going crazy all around. Coaches over there talking with Nico, trying to game plan. Ian Happ is up at the plate. Michael Busch just homered in this game, and it is now 3-0 in the bottom of the seventh for the Chicago Cubs. I appreciate y'all watching with me, but there's a Twitter or X account that I follow that always replays whenever Pat Hughes calls like a home run ball. I can't wait till later tonight when they post and it shows up on my feed so I can go watch it. Pat Hughes is literally one of the best commentators in all of the game, man. 5 home runs in the last 8 games for Michael Busch. Just imagine, y'all, if we had Kyle Tucker hitting too, man. Like hitting. Like it'd be dangerous street out here. It would be dangerous out here. Nico's at second. Nobody out. Ian Happ is up to the plate. He throws back to second. Nico is safe. Padres kind of starting to feel it slip away. What's good, Gregory? You just missed the fireworks, man. A home run from Michael Busch, bro. And Ian Happ with a sacrifice bunt to get out to move Nico over to third base. A great sack bunt right there. Kyle Tucker is 3 for 6 against Morjan with a home run in his career. And he's up at the plate right now. You couldn't ask for somebody better to be up against Morjan right now. King Tuck has 2 singles and a run scored in this game. He is 3 for 10 now in the series. A base hit here will drive in the 4th run. Kyle Tucker fouls off a sinker at 99. Whew. Pitch outside the zone. Does not get the call. That actually hit the zone, but he does not get the call on that. 2-1 to count. Kyle Tucker is going to hit it to he didn't need to go. Nico didn't need to go. Nico went. He's going to be out number 2. Arraez is going to throw home instead of going to first. Kyle Tucker hit a base hit. Well, not a base hit. He hit a grounder and a fielder's choice. They went home to get Nico out, even though it looked like Furman was blocking the plate at home plate, but you know. Two outs, one on. Chicago challenges the call on the field out at home. Well, he might be safe. He might have touched that base before. He might be safe. That might be a run. I don't know, y'all. He might be safe. It looks like Nico touches home plate before he touches him with the glove. Interesting turn of events here. They're challenging. They're in New York talking about it. It's got to be enough to overturn it. It's got to be enough evidence to overturn it. They're looking at it. And honestly, to me, from what I'm seeing, the vantage point I'm seeing, it looks like Nico touches, kind of evades his tag, and slides across the base before. Nope. Out at home. Call stands. 2 outs. Craig Counsell looks pissed. Like, how in the hell did this just happen to me? We keep playing. We play on. Cubs lead 3-0. And it's Seiya Suzuki. I would like to see Seiya get a hold of one. That would be awesome right now. First pitch is a slider that comes back into the zone. That looked like that was going to be way outside the zone and then literally flew back into the zone. Another pitch inside in the zone, the sinker. Morjan's a gamer, man. He's really good. Really, really good. And Seiya Suzuki foul tips it into the glove of Furman. All right, we go to the top of the 8th. Cubs add on a run. They now lead 3-0. Top of the 8th, y'all. It's getting late. It's getting late. It'll be Furman, Tatis, and Reyes. Let's go to the comments, man. After the home run by Michael Bush, D.Y. said, Bush. Steven said, hello, Milwaukee, indeed, with the smiley face and the blue hearts. Hey, listen, let us not count our blessings yet, fellas. Shannon says, I go back with Pat Hughes to Milwaukee with old Bob Uecker. How do you say his name? Is it Uecker? I don't know how you say his name. Anyways, but yeah, may he rest in peace. The old Brewers announcer that passed away earlier this year. Did y'all see that they said that I don't know if it's true or not. That Milwaukee's manager wrote a fake letter to the players that's supposed to be from Bob. I thought that was the funniest thing ever. They said that it was fake, that he wrote the letter indeed to them. I don't know if it was or wasn't. Guess we'll find out next series, hopefully. Steven says, Pat and Ron are way, way better than ESPN. Certainly. That's not even a contest. Cubs need more insurance always. Pour it on, baby. Then T-Bird, Tyrone says, why are we wasting our challenges? Honestly, that first challenge was a waste. This second challenge, that one was close. I just don't think it was enough evidence to overturn it, like, because you couldn't get a clear enough picture to see if Nico touched home plate before the tag. But it is what it is. We got an insurance run. And then Steven says, hey, Big Mike, Cubs, we got that value third insurance run, and it just might be enough. Listen, I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying something. It just might be enough. Pitching got 2 more innings to be stingy. Let's see what. Oh my God, they showed some chick chugging a beer. Oh, Brad Keller's in the game. Let's see what happens. First pitch is a strike from Brad Keller to Furman. He has a 2.07 ERA and 69 2/3 innings pitched. Second pitch is a sinker to Furman. It's a strike. 0-2 to count. Top of the 8th. He tried to get him with a slider down. Tried to get him to swing, strike out with that. Fourth pitch is a 4-seam fastball, 98 miles per hour outside the zone. 2-2 to count. Cubs lead 3-0. Top of the 8th. Nobody out, nobody on. Fouls one back, does Furman. Is he going to go Ketridge then in the 9th? Mr. Immaculate Inning? Ooh, Furman once again finds his way, finds some green, gets a base hit to start the inning. Furman definitely don't want to go home. Goodness gracious. Boston sends out the young man, first career postseason start, only his 5th MLB start, and he's in the AL wild card, game 3. Keller, a sinker to Tatis. Fernando Tatis, who is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. He's 1 for 11 with 2 runs scored in the series. And he swings and misses. One and 1 to count. Another swing and a miss at a sinker. And the fans begin to stand. Tatis has struggled, no doubt. And he swings and strikes him out. Tatis is out. Listen, I didn't want to say it while he was out there, but Tatis looked like he was ready to go on vacation last game. He was like, man, I don't even want to be here. I didn't think we was going to be good enough to do all of this. I'm ready to go. I got some BBL Brazilian girls waiting for me over in the islands. I could care less about this. I got my money. Reyes is up. First pitch is a four-seam fastball that just missed hitting him on the leg. 1-0, the count. And second pitch bounces away. And Furman will trot down to the second base. Now the Padres have a man in scoring position after that passed ball. I don't know if they're gonna call that a wild pitch or a passed ball. It ricocheted off of the ump. Ouch. Well, he had pads on. He all right. He didn't even react. Hottovy comes out, settle down his pitcher. You already got one out. Craig Counsell is walking around the dugout, mulling around. Two 2-0. Let's see what the Reyes got. Three 3-0. All right, thinking about walking him with an opportunity to get Machado to hit into a double. I mean, I'm sorry, not into a double. God no, hit into a double play. Strike. 3-1. Strike 2. Battled back. 3-2 to count. Sun is setting at Wrigley. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. And he's going to hit a grounder, run it out, and he's out. Furman goes to third on the play. 2 outs, and up comes Manny Machado for potentially his last bat of the season, his last AB of the season. Brad Keller has to calm down. First pitch is a sinker that is way outside the zone to Machado. He swings through a slider that he can't get a hold of. 1-1 to count. Another strike. Oh my goodness, a changeup. Didn't even swing at that one. 1-2. Fans are going crazy right now in Chicago. Brad Keller settles himself. The pitch, the kick. And he lines one over to Dansby Swanson and will be thrown out at first base off of a sweeper. Chicago Cubs take a 3-zip lead into the bottom of the 8th. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Good job, Keller. All right, so Steven, to answer your question, if Keller is out there for the 8th, who's coming out for the 9th? Kittredge, I would assume it's going to be Kittredge, but you could see something where you do a mix where you send Keller out there in the ninth. Maybe he gets it out, maybe 2 outs, and then maybe maybe you see Kittredge in the if you see Kittredge in the event that somebody makes it on base. We'll just have to see what happens. Three more outs, y'all. We need 3 more outs, and we're headed to the division series against the Brewers. Woo! Thank you guys for tuning in, man. With your boy hanging tough with me. Thank you guys so much. P. Armstrong is coming up after Carson Kelly. They send in Morgan to pitch in the 8th. Kelly is 2 for 2 in the game. David Morgan has a 2.66 ERA, 47 and 1/3 innings pitched, 26% strikeout rate with a 12% walk rate. A curveball outside. 1-2 to count. They showed a picture of the Padres dugout. They look sick over there. Morgan strikes out Carson Kelly for the first time today with a nasty slider. Peaker Armstrong comes up next. No, he would love to hit a home run just to get the crowd rowdy. Woof. 100 miles per hour from Morgan. And Peaker Armstrong could not lay off. Strike 1. And Peaker Armstrong is going to lace a base hit over into right field, right at the feet of Fernando Tatis Jr., who is ready for Cancun. Peaker Armstrong beginning to hit the ball, and y'all know he loved to hit the ball in Milwaukee. Don't forget what happened in Milwaukee. That's where we got the money signs in Milwaukee from PCA. So, yes, Tyrone, he did hear you talking shit. Oh, let's go. Dansby Swanson is up to the plate 0 for 2 on the day, but some amazing defensive plays. Morgan is going to try to stop PCA from stealing second base. Throws back over. Oof. A nasty four seam. Dansby swung on and missed. 0-1 to count. How does San Diego have all these great bullpen pitchers, bro? This is nuts. Like, their bullpen is nasty. They have at least five dudes that's hitting over 100 on the radar gun. And PCA takes off, safe. San Diego's probably gonna challenge that though. Throw. Oh no, he is safe. Oh, but his foot came off. His hand came off while he laid down the tag. He might be out. Yep, they definitely challenged that. The hand he originally touched the base with, he ran so fast, he like bomb guarded it. The hand he originally tagged with came off. The question is what's touching while he's still on the base. His first hand beat the throw and the tag. He touches there. Does he stay touching there? Still touching. He's out. One hand came off while his hand without the mitt wasn't touching. His hand with the mitt did not touch. Yeah, he's out. Yeah, that's gonna be overturned. He's gonna be out. They'll be out number 2. Nice try though, Pete. I don't hate it. Yep, calling the field overturned. He is out. And Craig Counsell looks inconsolable. He's sitting there like, what in the world? What do I have to do to win one challenge in here? What the heck, man? That's okay, Craig. You got a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the 8th. 2 outs, though. Cubs 1 more runs. Dansby Swanson is 1-1 right now. Pete just slammed something in the dugout to nobody's surprise because he's pissed. And Dansby Swanson takes a swing at a slider at 89 and is down to his last strike. Ball in the dirt on a curveball. And that would have been a great pitch to steal on. Pitch high coming. Oh, he strikes him out with a slider low. All right, y'all. We head to the top of the 9th inning in this game. Cubs lead. Top of the 9th, Cubs lead 3-0 over the Padres. Whew. I'm nervous, y'all. 3 outs away. 3 outs away from accomplishing the first part of our goal in the postseason. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody that's tuned in, everybody that's watching, everybody that has followed or subscribed. Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you tune in to my daily episodes too, whether that be on X, whether that be on Apple, whether that be on Spotify, or whether that be on YouTube. and leave comments also. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna try to live stream every single Cubs playoff game. Be right here with you. I ain't got tickets to none of the games, so like I said, I plan to be right here with all of you. So please plan to tune in with your boy. If I won't be tuning into it, if I won't be able to live stream a game, I'll make an announcement too. Steven, they did not show or speak of a guy in the pen. I think Brad Keller's coming back out probably to close that out. They did not mention anybody. Cam Schlittler, first career postseason start, 15th MLB start, is starting for the Yankees in the next game. And they got young guys out there starting. That's crazy. That's the only way you get experience, though. Yeah, Steven, Brad Keller's back out there. And he's going to pitch to San Diego Padres are 0-35 in postseason games when trailing entering the 9th inning. Merrill is out there. Keller throws the first pitch. It's a slider. 1-0, the count. Second pitch is a four-seam fastball right down the middle, 97 miles per hour, and that is a strike. Jackson Merrill is 1 for 3 with a double in this game. Second pitch is high and gone. A home run. Jackson Merrill homers, and the Padres are on the board. Brad Keller gives up a home run to Jackson Merrill in the top of the 9th. Padres only trail by 2 now. Merrill got a hold of that one. That was a sweet swing on that one. Goodness gracious. Dumped that right over there in the right field. That was a basketball, too. Keep pitching, Keller, but you might want to get Ketridge up just in case. 1-0 to count to Bogarts. Strike. 1-1 on the slider. Second pitch is a sinker. That's away. Xander Bogaerts is 1 for 3 with a single in the series. In this game, he's 4 for 11 with a double. Another slider that misses. 3-1 to count. Brad Keller has to calm down. They got Ketridge up, and they have Matthew Boyd up. Let's go. Let's go. Craig Counsell puts Matthew Boyd up. 3-2 to count. Struck him out. That was not a strikeout. That definitely should have been a walk. When the ABS comes, Mike Schultz going to get thrown out the game. He's running up. He's about to start yelling. Struck him out. Cubs get some luck finally. We ain't win a challenge, but that was not a strikeout. But Carson Kelly framed that really good. That should have been a walk. And now the pitch to O'Hearn, first one is a strike. Second pitch is a strike. 0-2 to count off a slider. Cubs got so lucky right there. Another pitch to O'Hearn. 1-2 to count. Oh, and he hits O'Hearn. Yeah, time to pull Keller. The time run is coming up to the plate now in the game. Whew. Goodness gracious. Point to the bullpen. Come on, Craig. Yep, here comes Craig. No, it's Tommy Hotovy. No, Craig. This is for the series, dog. He hit O'Hearn hard too. The 7-spot hitter coming up. Johnson is up to the plate now. Bryce Johnson, left fielder. He had 1 home run and 8 RBIs in the season. First pitch swinging at a fast 4-seam fastball. Next pitch swinging. Oh and 2 to count. Change up is outside, 1 and 2. And Brad Keller hits another batter. The run to take the lead is now coming up. Come on, Craig. Boy's hands are sweaty. He gets you through the 8th. This is the back end of the order. Put Matthew Boyd out there and get this over with. Is it Kettridge or is it Boyd coming out? 2 men on, 1 out. Keller is out of the game. Unable to secure the last 2 outs needed. And they send Andrew Kettridge into the game. And I'm nervous. I really want him to put Matthew Boyd in the game. God bless it. Why? Kettridge. I like Kettridge coming into the game when nobody's on base. I don't like Kettridge coming into the game when there are runners on base. I like Matthew Boyd a little bit better. It's still a ball game. It's not over with. Kettridge is out here stretching, getting ready. And Jake Cronenworth, who is 0 for 3, is headed into the game. Is headed to hit. A 3.40 and 53 innings pitched, a 31% strike rate, a 5% walk rate for Andrew Kittredge. And 54 games this season, appearances. Traded from the Nationals to the Cubs during the trade deadline. I don't lie, y'all. If I wasn't streaming this, I might have to turn my back and walk away because this is a little bit too much. This is stress right here, high pressure. Kittredge winds it up. First pitch is in the dirt for a sinker. One and 0. Second pitch to Cronenworth is fouled off. 1-1. Swing and a miss on a sinker. 1-2 to count. Whoo. Oh, wow. And he got him out at first base. Oh, my goodness. Matt Shaw bobbled the ball, but still was able to get the out. You have 2 runners in scoring position right now. And Mike Schultz is going to challenge this call. I mean, it makes sense. It leaves you with 1 out. Let me see. Yeah, he got him. But he came off. So Michael Bush's foot is on the base with the tag while he catches the ball. His foot does come off the base. Okay, yeah, they confirmed it. He's out. Whew, thank God. 1 last out. Yo, this is only the wild card series. This is nuts. Furman, who has been a thorn in Cubs pitcher's side all series long, is the last pitcher. Kittredge, Furman puts a charge into one, but it's not leaving the yard. Caught by PCA, and the Chicago Cubs advance to the National League Division Series to play against the Milwaukee Brewers. Let's go. Cubs players coming out here, going to meet on the mound, celebrate with one another, hug one another. Sing the song, baby. Let's go. Padres players sitting there looking like they are upset. The Chicago Cubs will take on none other than the Milwaukee Brewers this coming Saturday. Woo! Shout out to Dansby Swanson. Shout out to this defense. Shout out to the pitching. Everybody just being stingy. My goodness. Clark Cub is out there in the middle of the field waving that W flag. We got more baseball, y'all. The Chicago Cubs season is not done. Let's go. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Chicago Cubs Central. Remember, this is your number one spot for all things Chicago Cubs. Hey, listen, I'm your host, Mike Jones. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. If you're watching on X, make sure you hit that follow button. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. We got more baseball to play, y'all. Until next time, go Cubs, go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I can't do that to y'all. Fly that fucking W. Let's go. Peace.
Thank you for watching another episode of Chicago Cubs Central, the number one spot for all Chicago Cubs content. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more Cubs content.